Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the bantamweight bout between Marlon Vera versus Cory Sandhagen. So how I see this one right here between Vera versus Sandhagen is I'm gonna go Sandhagen. I'm gonna say about average confidence Sandhagen. This is definitely a fight that's up in the air in a way, and it's gonna come down to whoever wants it more. And it's things to not like on both sides. I feel like on Sandhagen's side, you can't like the fact that in these big moments he has failed, a lot of times. I think it was the Aljamain Sterling fight was a title eliminator, lost it. I think Dillashaw, I think that was a title eliminator, lost it. Jan fight, that was for it was an interim title, lost it. So 0-3 in big moments. I really do feel he beat Dillashaw, but it is what it is. He still lost. He should have probably put a stamp on him, but he wasn't able to do that and lost the fight. I don't think he was ever really close to put a stamp. He landed some good shots on him, landed some good knees on him, but I think he hurt him a couple times, but he never had him dead to rights at any moment in the fight. So all these big moments, he lost it. Now I feel like this is Vera's first true big moment. I feel like he has had some decent moments, but I feel like none of these fights were title eliminator. I mean, I guess you could say he had one big moment, because he was fought. I'm not saying he don't have no big fights or anything. Like he had big wins. But I'm saying it's fights that's going to either get you to a title shot, a title fight, get you a title shot, or stuff like that. Get you a title shot or get you an interim belt or something. He hasn't had those fights. This fight right here is his title eliminator fight. This is his title eliminator fight right here for Vera. If he could get past Sandhagen, then he gets I think he likely gets a title shot, or gets an O'Malley rematch, which he probably should have been able to get if O'Malley was really adamant about getting that fight back, or maybe the UFC wasn't protecting O'Malley. Maybe that fight would have already been happening. But I feel this is truly a title eliminator. Like no matter how what they say, if you don't get a title shot immediately after this, I feel this is the equivalent of a title eliminator, even though if it's speculated or not speculated. But yeah, this is his first big test. I guess his other big one was, beating the bantamweight GOAT is a big fight, but then you get a guy that's on the downtrend, a fight you should win. But O'Malley one was a big one. He probably just brought in his food or something. They probably think O'Malley's supposed to be this and that, and he beats O'Malley. So that's a big moment. He got big moments in his career, but again, I'm talking more so along the lines of fights that puts you on the lines to fight. You're about to fight for a title shot. But yeah. But I say I give him one. I give him 1-0 on that. I give Sandhagen 0-3 in those fights. So 1-0, 0-3, yeah. But my issues with Vera is that why does it take you so long to really be able to hurt your opponents? You were seconds away from in my opinion losing to Frank Yeager. He was seconds away from losing to Frank Yeager, and it's not no prime Frank Yeager. This is old, drained out, slowest he ever looked Frank Yeager. They already been knocked out in other fights not too long ago. Took him 4 rounds to finally put away an old Cruz who has 2 bad knees. Took him all that time to take him away. And even when Rob Font, I think still even getting hurt, outlanded him by at least 20 strikes every single round. So it's you have a tendency just to wait and stalk. And it's not like Sandhagen is just this guy that's so fragile. Sandhagen's in the dog. I mean, I said the dog. Sandhagen is a dog. Vera is a dog. 2 of these guys are dogs. And both of these guys have struggled to actually put away guys that aren't old and over the hill. Vera, couldn't even put away Davey Grant. Davey Grant dogged you in your first fight. Now you had all the years to get better, and it still was a dog fight. You won the dog fight, but you were still getting teed up on in that rematch. That shouldn't fight you. I'm so much better now. And I know Grant been getting better as well, even though he's older. But still, that should have been a fight where you should have made him look easy, but not you didn't. Should have been. And it's all stuff is easy to say from the comforts of a home and comfort of a camera, but still, as far as with expectations, that's your expectation, that's your life. He should have been able to put a stamp on him and dominantly. That's what to be expected. And yeah, but ultimately I'm going back to I feel like both of these guys have struggled to put away fighters that aren't old. And I still think they haven't put away any young fighters as far as, at the higher level, younger fighters, around their age, maybe younger, maybe a little bit older. Vera couldn't put away Font, but he could put away Edgar and Cruz, older fighters, legends, former champions, some of the greatest fighters of all time, but older, past the expiration date. Sandhagen, who the only person he put away? Well, he didn't put away Lineker, didn't put away a Sunstyle. He put away Chinny Moraes. That's people putting away with jab nowadays, and he put away, Frank Yeager, another old fighter that's past his prime. Yeah, so both of these guys struggle. But I'm gonna lean to Sandhagen here. Like I said, average confidence because I feel he got dog in him, and I don't feel like he's gonna just dip off or that one big shot gonna put him away. I feel like that's only gonna probably motivate him more. And maybe the fact that he is 0-3 in these big fights gonna give him the extra hunger, the extra fire to not want to lose in these moments. Again, like he's been here several times, and that's probably gonna infuriate him. Probably especially the guy like Vera trying to lose the whole fight, getting him combinations put on him, and just standing there, probably high guard like he Piotr Jan and stuff, and just focus on defending. And then yeah, I feel like Sandhagen not gonna go like that. I feel like Sandhagen, I feel Vera will come on late, but I feel like Sandhagen not gonna dip off so much that Vera gonna be able to get these crucial drops and crucial damage that this fight will ship. I still think it's gonna be a very close fight, but it's not gonna. I don't feel like it's gonna be lost or won purely because one guy just got caught with one shot in the 5th round after winning the fight or being clearly ahead. I don't feel like it's gonna be happening. I feel like, and again, Vera has not been able to put away any young fighters, so similar issue that Piotr Jan had. So I just feel like Sandhagen will put up more work, more volume as everyone has done against Vera. I think he has the cleaner boxing. I think he has better footwork. I think both these guys suffer defensively. Defensively. Defensively, they both kind of suffer in that area. I need pickups in the area, but ultimately, I'm talking a lot. I just gonna feel like Sandhagen will be able to outpace him through largely the early rounds. Matter of fact, all rounds he will be able to pace him. But I feel Vera will come on probably landing damage, maybe even hurting Sandhagen, but Sandhagen will bite down his mouthpiece, recover, and give it back to Vera and have a very scrappy fight down the 4th and 5th. But I feel like early on, Vera's tendency to kind of allow the fight to slowly wait for opportunities, wait for this will put him behind, then again try to come back from behind and put on this rally like he likes to do. But Sandhagen will be game even in those later rounds. And still probably win the rounds, probably outwork him. Those will be the controversial rounds. The 3rd through 5th will be controversial rounds, the more debatable rounds. But I feel like the early first 2 will be the Sandhagen. I think he'll at least be able to win one of those 3rd, 4th, and 5th rounds and edge out a decision over Marlon Vera. So in this one, I have Cory Sandhagen via decision.